While gold is ready to launch to the moon after creating an all-time high, oil tank is leaking. The price on oil is about to drop. So what is going to happen? Either gold is launching to the moon or it is also crashing down underground with oil. In fact, it is. It is crashing down underground with oil. If we look at oil, it is crashing down. Okay, there is a tank leak on the oil, and gold has done. First, it had a big flight to the moon. Now it is crashing down underground. We see that gold currently trending aggressively to the downside. Now, if we look at the daily chart on gold, what we see that from the daily time frame, it is set for a bearish momentum. Welcome to another live session. Massive volatility in the market, so let's keep trading. Like if you have seen yesterday's live session, we had incredible 3 winning trades yesterday in our YouTube live, and let's keep that scale up. First of all, make sure that you stay in control of your trading account, not over trading, not FOMO trading, but managing the risk when you are opening the trade. So with that hope and an expectation and dedication, let's begin today's live session. Looking at gold, we see that there is a big rejection from this all-time high, and gold now set for another drop. For me, very highly likely that we could see that gold is dropping down to the daily 20 EMA or even further downside. So we'll be looking for entry based on the lower time frame price action. This is the daily chart. First of all, daily chart is super important whenever I sit on my trading desk. I hope that guys you can see me. Smash the like button and also hit that subscribe button if you haven't done yet. This is Forex Wizard, your trading coach. So with that said, from the daily, whenever I sit on my trading desk, I look for, first of all, daily chart, as this time frame provides a very good clarification about the directional bias. As you know that in trading, the 2 most important questions that a trader must answer, number 1 is which way, either to buy or sell, and then when to trigger. All right, these 2 most important questions that one must answer before jumping on a trade. All right, so if you are not sure about these 2 questions, if you think that you entered too early or you have entered too late, this happened to you. If this is happening to you, then I'll recommend you to stick till the end. You can find a clear understanding of why this happens. I will be explaining because I have gone through this process multiple times. So I will explain my own experience and also what is the best way to eliminate early entry or the late entry to find a balancing point where you can enter the trade in the right way. In fact, balancing point is the most important part of everything. So we'll be discussing on that. So let's look at now on gold here on the daily. This is the daily, a sharp rejection from this top. Today so far we see a bit more slower movement, but we see that the market is still maintaining downtrending market structure. This is the downtrending market structure on gold, and with that downtrend we see that the price currently trying to be heading to the downside. I will be waiting for a bit more pullback to the upside with a strong liquidity grab, and then we will be looking for that entry opportunity on gold. So let's see now. This is the daily chart. Quickly looking at the monthly. Now looking at monthly from bigger picture, you can see this is a giant rejection after creating this big move to the upside. That rejection might bring gold, we could see, breaking the previous monthly low or even breaking this low, which is possible before bouncing up again. So the price action from the monthly, we see currently bearish. From the weekly, you can see that this is a big rejection from the weekly, and this is the weekly candle, and you can see this is also weekly bullish candle. And with that huge rejection, we can expect for the price, I think that it's gonna come down to 2000 level, which is very highly likely to happen. Now looking at the daily here, on from the daily, there is a big drop on the daily time frame. Now from the intraday perspective, from lower time frame, where we will be waiting for this potential downside, and you see that this is a big drop, narrow correction, liquidity gap, which is basically forming that potential drop, further drop. Now here a couple of scenario may happen. We might see unusual liquidity gap after, when the market does this kind of volatility, we could see this kind of unusual liquidity gap, which in fact we'll be waiting for the price to give us that unusual liquidity gap. So far here it is bearish, scaling down to very lower time frame on the 15 minutes chart. So there are some levels that we can identify here for trading opportunity. This is the 30 minutes 15 minutes chart. You see this is a resistance level in this lower time frame, and even in the 5 minutes chart to look at, we see that the market is respecting this 20 EMA, and any kind of break of this high will give us that selling. So for me, I'm fully seller on gold. Let me know if anyone buyer, I want to sell my gold. Let me know guys, is anyone buyer in that realm of trading or in this live session? Anyone willing to buy from me? I want to sell. Marvin, are the hedge funds or big banks coach do scalping? Absolutely. Hedge funds, big banks do scalping. Okay, now you might say, how do you know that they scalp? I'll give you proof. Okay, so stay tuned. All right, they also scalp, and sometimes they scalp more than us. Okay, they scalp, and it is possible. Okay, because they have a very strict disciplinary rules that they apply when they scalp. Mavin, yes, we will be discussing on that. Okay, so for the COT report, we will be talking about it in the progression of this session, which I like the look of your USD for a long. Can you have a look at that one, please? Nice double bottom, liquidity grab signs. Okay, we will be looking at next. Thanks for letting me know. Gopi, well done. Victor, I over trading. Okay, yeah, look, it's all about the acceptance. Okay, let me tell you what to do when you are over trading. All right, now before I go to that point, guys, did you smash the like button? I want to say how many like. Is it still I feel shy. Oh, so many less likes, so I'm just hiding. Make sure that, let me know when you finish 100 like, then I'll come up. That's awesome, thank you. I see that now it's going up. Smash it, guys. It's picking up. Thank you for that. All right, make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Thank you for your support to the channel, for continuous support and helping the channel to move up with all of you. So now the question is, okay, so I overtrade, Victor says. All right, look, over trading, how do you eliminate over trading? You need to understand that everything is a journey. All right, everything is a journey. So by understanding that, what is the advantage? Big advantage. everything is a journey means that it's a process, it's a learning process, growing process. All right, now imagine that you have got a very little kid, all right, 2 years, 3 years kid, or a kid baby. So you expect the baby to walk. Now baby started to crawl, and then the baby fall down. So can you be upset about it? Can you say that why the baby is not walking? Can you be unhappy on it? No, because it's the way it is. It's a journey, it's a process that you need to take on. All right, you know that Thomas Edison, probably you know very well, the inventor of light bulb, he took 1000 failed experiment, all right, to invent that light bulb. On the 1001th attempt, he invented the light bulb. Okay, now he was asked that, okay, you had 1000 failed experiment to find the light bulb. Now see how he looked at that point. He said that no, to reach that place I had to climb 1000 steps, because the light bulb is here and I was here, and I had to climb 1000 steps to reach that place of the light bulb. All right, so that's how trading is. Being a trader means that you accept for what you are doing, and when you accept, you transcend. All right, so when you resist, which you resist, persist. That's how everything works. So make sure that you always accept the fact that it's a journey. It's not a one-day job. It's not a one-day cricket, neither T20. It's a test match. But there is a beauty behind it, because on the other side there is freedom. Freedom of choosing the holiday that you want to go. Freedom to not to go to the 9 to 5. Freedom to pay the bills whenever it arises. Freedom to pull out money, pay for entertainment, spending time with friends, being your own boss. No one is yelling at you or putting you on stress. So with that hope, let's be patient and be more tolerant to the trade and focus on learning and growing as a trader. They said that if you give a fisherman a fish, he will eat one or twice. But if you teach someone how to catch the fish, then he can eat the fish for the rest of his or her life. So make sure that you are not looking at a fish, but looking to become a fisherman. Let me know how many of you are on that journey, and do you think that you are progressing? Let me know in the live chat. Now, if you are over trading, accept it, okay? Make sure that you are just not going to a zone where you are, blowing out. Use a very smaller risk. Keep trading, and you're gonna be profitable over the long term, no doubt about it. Keep believing. Just waiting for MOT. Oh, thank you. I'm gonna buy from 22,000, but I focus more on sell. Okay, Manuel, gold I'm selling. We would sell 2024. Okay, Gbpusd, you are the best. Victor, you too, thank you. How can I master a strategy? All right, how can you master a strategy? When you become a master, you can master a strategy. We'll look into it. Let me look at that. So looking at gold here in that zone, Alright, so here we can see that the market is, this is the 1 hour chart on gold, highly bearish. After this doji, the price again melting in that direction, so which is basically, let me draw that level again, very highly bearish guys. High chance that the price will drop down to that level. So two important resistance zone here, and I'm expecting to break any of this and then to give us that entry opportunity. And in the meantime, so you see that gold is bearish, we will be keep selling as soon as we will find that entry. Let me see that Gbpusd, this market currently in a sideway, right? So it's a little bit of choppy, so anytime the price will reach the resistance, we can look for selling. Now Gbpusd currently bearish, okay, because if you look at GJ from bigger picture perspective, from the higher time frame, we can see that this is a long-term bullish market on GJ. Now there is a middleman here on the monthly. Now middleman probably have heard of or haven't heard of. Middleman is where you can see that a candle that has equal wick on both sides, which is acting as a middleman, which is a potentially breakout candle here on GJ. And looking at the monthly, we can see that it's a long-term bullish market, which is creating series of higher high and higher low. Now if you look at this market, is this a market? It's not a market, it's a chart, right? But which is acting as a market. The price is creating series of higher high and higher low, which is a long-term bull market. And with that bullish market, if you look at a bullish pin bar followed by a middleman, which in fact the price now retesting that zone, and I think that we could see a bit more downside, and then we can expect GJ to have a bounce to the upside. Now with that bounce, all right, what we see that in that zone here on GJ, if you look at the weekly, this is the weekly candle here. This is the weekly candle. There is a bullish pin bar, bullish engulfer. There's a gap opening, and this is the monthly support. I think that GJ, for the time being, we could see the price is dropping down to break that low. Now you might say, okay, it's thinking. Is trading can be applied to thinking? No, trading cannot be applied to thinking. We have to have a clear reasoning and logical explanation behind the trade that we know we take. Okay guys, keep in mind that reasoning is a very powerful thing. Most people are conformist. You know that conformist? So conformist mean that we do the things just to fit in, all right? So when people do the things based on reason, they become completely different, and which is a state of mind that will make you unbelievably, strong and very high energetic when you do the things based on reason. You might say, okay, what is the reason also behind of being? So when you have a reason to do and you don't have a reason to do, why reasoning will give you such a high energetic state that you can create anything, or this mindset? Very simple, because when we don't do anything based on reason, then we conform. So what is conformity? Imagine that first day you were interacting with your parents when very young, a child. You wanted to say something that no one have ever said, right? And then parents said that, no honey, no, you have to do like that. And then you have forgotten what you want to do, and you start to follow that command. And that command has come to you from norm, Okay, norm is like everyone does, so I do. That's called the norm. Everyone says, so I say. That is called the norm. All right. And then from that place, when a person start to follow that conformity, that person forget who he or she is, and then forget the reasoning. Now when we apply reason on doing things, then what happen is that we start to question everything. All right. And then you start to find a new perspective of doing things that will give you clear vision, clear understanding of the things that you are doing, and that's a very high energetic state, and that you can completely shift your perspective and personal reality completely from the place where you are. So with that being said, if you look at the GJ, where we see that the reason for dropping here on GJ, first of all, we see there's a big gap opening. All right, and then there's a bearish candle. Now if you look at this move on GJ, this is a clean bullish move. This is a pullback. Now weekly pullback can be a 4-hour, daily, monthly, not monthly, 15 minutes, 1 hour trend. Now if we take our Fibonacci from low to the high, we see that the price just at 38.2% Fibonacci level. What I think that the price might be coming down to 38% to 50% or even 61.8% Fibonacci level, which is possible. So what is Fibonacci? Fibonacci is a sequence that you know that we'll be discussing on that. Let me know if you are not sure about what is Fibonacci. So in that zone where there is a gap opening, and with that gap opening, the price highly likely drag to the downside, and after breaking that low, you could see the GJ bouncing off that level. Here it is struggling little bit to drop because it needs liquidity, and this market, you can see that here this is a bearish channel. We saw a breakout, and then again it has come back to the channel, which is still bearish, and we could see that after gathering enough liquidity, we could see that drop on GJ, and that drop might bring it here, and then we might see that again change of trend. So for me, because it's a long-term bull market, to sell GJ, what we need to see that there is a gap opening here. That level is quite significant. Anytime if price managed to go back up, we'll be looking for selling from this liquidity zone, right? So GJ is currently bearish. Now let's see again gold. We see that some bounce on gold, and that bounce is important because when the price bounce, we can look for cross selling opportunity, right? Bounce up, if I look at the daily, so daily we might see that this market again retesting the daily resistance. So the line that I have drawn is where the daily resistance. Okay, here we see we might see that another retest on that level, and then we'll be, I just was focusing on that to see where the market is heading. And in the meantime, I hope that you guys are enjoying the live session. If you're enjoying, let me know, and if you're not enjoying, let me know, so that I can make it more interesting. You want to master a strategy. Okay, so if you want to master a strategy, then the best way is to become a master, so that you can master that strategy. If you want to try, so if you say that I want to master a car, so if you want to master a car, you need to be a good driver, isn't it? So if you want to master a strategy, then you need to become a very good very good trader who can master that strategy. So you see that bounce of that level. Thank you. Yes, I am making progress, Emmanuel. Well done, well done. I see that you are doing very well. Thank you. My coach, are you on which trade now? So currently we are closed all the trade because there is a volatility. We want to open again. Once you will find that, here we see that this is a bounce now at the moment to the daily resistance level, and afterwards, because the price is approaching to the daily resistance, you might find a selling opportunity. Let it break this level also, then there will be a zone here we can look for entry. Once we find that, okay, and want to master a strategy. Okay, yeah, absolutely. Good afternoon. Hello, coach. Turingo, Zofia, Danny, patience, practice backtesting. Do not be discouraged. I have this moments after my backtesting is not positive, but I come back telling myself I'll never give up. Absolutely, very good understanding. Okay, so here this move for me is a clean manipulation. All right, it's a clean manipulation, and we can expect further penetration. We may see, may not see, but let's see where it is heading. So this 5 minutes candle is a bearish candle. Want to wait a bit more time for another retest, which we could see that eventually the price, forming that long wick candle here before dropping down. So we might see, yeah, this is what I'm expecting on gold to go back up, retest this level, and then to drop back down here. Okay, so let's look at here on Luna. Abundant blessing to all of us, Luna. Thank you. Thank you. Euro USD, perfect entry. I gone long now. Thank you. What should we look out for in the market? What should we look out for in the market? Okay, so very good question. Sometimes, it becomes very confusing that what do you look for in the market. Okay, so how do you trade? What should you look at in the market, right? We'll be discussing that. Euro USD. Okay, so did you close AUD and ZD2? Yes, all the trade are closed. Greetings from Trinidad. Thank you for joining. Good day, coach. Please check Gbpusd. How many pairs should a beginner trade? Okay, so many people trade. Okay, so it depends on your trading style. All right, so if you are trading on 5 minutes, I would say that 1 or 2 pair is more than enough. All right, if you are trading on the 4-hour or intraday time frame, such as 1 hour, especially if you're trading on 4-hour, then you definitely need many pairs to look at, because in that case you may not find many trades, so you need to wait for the price to give you quite a few pairs for potential trading opportunity. So it depends on the trading style that you have to join, to learn, and then let me know your trading style. If you are scalping on 5 minutes, then probably 1 pair is more than enough. Danny, Hector, how do I? What might be the effect of upcoming news on gold? So there definitely any, every high impact news definitely had an impact on gold also, because they are basically USD news. So anything affecting the USD will affect the gold, because gold is traded against USD. So in that case, from the technical perspective, I think that gold gonna be bearish in the in the upcoming news. We might see the downside on gold, which is very highly likely. Now if you look at here, we can see that after breaking multiple times, the price now slowly trying to be bearish here, which is basically downtrending market structure, and we will be waiting for entry once we find strong liquidity candle from that zone. Already the price is showing its hand. That means that the price is potentially bearish. Okay, now to answer the question, I had a question before who asked that. What should we look out for in the market? So I also want to ask this question, guys. What should you look out for in the market? Also, this is a question that I want to ask in all of you. What should you look out for in the market? So let me see how many of you are coming up with that answer. Euro USD. Okay, so gold, we will be leaving it here. We might see some bounce and then can expect it to drop down. Euro dollar, Euro dollar, it is currently showing a smooth downtrend. If I look at the daily, there is a daily middleman. Euro dollar, what I think that anytime we could see that the price is returning to the main direction of the trend, but the drop is very high. Okay, so the drop is a very long drop, and I think that euro dollar might be coming down. Okay, very highly likely we could see that break of this support level, and then we can expect euro dollar to drop down to create a new lower low. So if you look at the weekly here on euro dollar, where this market after this bearish engulfer again showing bearish price action, the way the price action I see on euro dollar at the moment, we might see that the trend is continuing. Okay, so the very high chance for euro dollar to break down for me. In the beginning, early today I have posted analysis about the bullish move, but the market sentiment changes. You can see after this bullish move, euro dollar again showing that bearish pressure. So you could see that euro dollar is trending down. Any kind of like that strong liquidity gap can give euro dollar to drop to form another bearish price action here. Okay guys, so if you are enjoying the live session, then make sure you like and also subscribe to the channel. Let me see that if the like is going in the next 5 minutes, 100 likes. All right, and then see if you have subscribed or no, so that you are not missing out. Volatility, okay, the price action, key level, and liquidity. Check what's moving the market trend, divergence, key level, news. So check what's moving the market, fair price action, key level, and liquidity. Point, very good point. Market trend, divergence, key level, news. Check whether market is trending or ranging. Okay. Market structure, liquidity, seeding zone, support and resistance level, as well as following the news. So every one of you have a very good understanding, about the market. All right, so now market is, so the answer, everyone almost has come up with the same answer. Look for the market trend, market structure, liquidity, and price action, right? All right, now these things, that market structure, liquidity, price action, key level, everyone can see, right? Everyone can see, whoever trading, they can see all of these things that you are talking about, right? Now imagine that you are on a treasure land. All right, everyone is hunting the treasure. So you are suddenly locked on an island, which is called a treasure island. You can see on the front of this video. So in that treasure island, everyone is searching for treasure. So what will happen, that do you think that if everyone see a treasure, that you can find it? No, because everyone is looking for treasure, and whoever finding that treasure will take it, and will take it, right? So in the treasure island, anything that everyone can see, also you can see that you less chances is gonna get it. Similarly, in the market, what you market structure, liquidity, price action, everyone can see, right? So then what you need to see that everyone cannot see, that is what you need to look for in the market. All right, so you need to look for in the market something that everyone cannot see. Now what is that thing that you can look for in the market that everyone cannot see? Now this is the next question. Let me look at gold. Let me see how many of you are coming up with the answer. This will change your perspective about trading completely, because those things, market structure, liquidity, price action, everyone can see. I can see, you can see, hedge fund can see, banks can see. So what you can see that no one can see? Okay, so let me see here. Now in that zone where price heading to the upside, this is a very narrow range here, and break of this high going to the daily resistance level, that will give us that potential opportunity. Okay, so this is the daily today's candle. Here you can see very narrow, and with the news coming up, I'm expecting gold to have a retest and then to draw back. So this is the 1 hour candle. Okay, so you see that potential upside on that zone. Okay, so that move on gold is now currently going to a very important level. I want to see that gold is being able to hit that daily resistance and then rejecting from the daily resistance level, which is crucially important. And also the market has formed an imbalance here. You can see there is a drop, a decent pullback, and then can give us that potential for the downside. Because if you look at this structure on gold, which is a very sharp bearish structure, and once we see that gold has reached that important level, we'll be looking for that entry. Now this move on gold, for me, it's a fragile move to the upside, and above this level there is a high liquidity. As the price moves from liquidity to liquidity, we'll be looking for that liquidity. Look out for potential candlestick. I trade on 15 minutes time frame. Okay, so does the market or chart pattern on daily bias? Okay, so that means that you guys have good understanding of what to look for in the market. So the point that we raised is that you need to look for something that maybe even no one knows it. So what does that mean? What can you look at in the market that others cannot see? Well, that is the strategy, right? That is the strategy. That's the belief that you can see, all right? So what does that mean is that, for example, when you see, okay, a very important level, this is a resistance level, and if you see the market has gone to that resistance, and then the price has returned back to that level, creating a false breakout, you could see that this market will return back in the major direction of the trend with an aggressive move. Now, when this market is hitting that resistance level, we started to see something, okay? Everyone. What is that? Einstein said that intuition is more important than knowledge. You have a strategy, you know that you're gonna apply the strategy, you have the rules, and also you need to see from the perspective of the intuition. So what is an intuition? Intuition develops when you look at the things over and over again, then you started to find an understanding of the inherent way these things act. So it's a kind of pattern that you can understand, right? So let's say if you're living with a person for extended period of time, that person's pattern you will understand, like how that person, in what situation he does that or she does that, what could be the reason, what are the reactions, you will start to understand it. Similarly, when you look at the market for long term, you're gonna start to understand the fundamental nature of the market, and that is unique to everyone. And that's why so many different beliefs that dominates the market for the same point. All right, so for example, when a trader want to sell here, he or she must have seen something that the buyers didn't see. The buyers is seeing something else that the seller didn't see it. That's how that rules or the strategy or the unique way to look at the market. So that is why when you are look at the market, in addition to the market structure, liquidity and price action, also you need to look at the market from a completely your own perspective, from your experience. Now if you don't have experience, don't worry. It is saying that first learn to walk from your parents and then dance by yourself. So in the same way, once you need to learn from those who knows, and then slowly you can mixed with your own understanding about the market. Hi coach, what is the thing that others can't see? Shansarim, FBG goal might fill 2032. Yeah, we might see some upside on gold locally, but as I mentioned, I'm highly bearish on gold, and we could see that this market is dropping down here. So that move is essential for deeper liquidity grab here. This is a downtrend, and we'll be looking to see the market is trending down, right guys? So we'll be leaving it here, and let's see what's happening with GJ here. GJ is bearish market. So this is a very sharply bearish market. You can see the price is creating series of lower high and lower low, which is trending down, while gold is in a pullback. Gbpusd and euro dollar also trending down. Let me quickly look at in all the pairs. AUD USD had a big drop. So DXY basically changed its trend to the upside, and I'm just looking at all the pairs currently, how they are doing. Okay, here GBPJPY from the 4-hour, it grabbed liquidity here. So this is a huge liquidity grab, and that liquidity grab has given GJ a very strong momentum for a potential drop. So if you look at the 4 hour on GBPJPY, the market has crossed this dodges high, which is a very strong liquidity zone, and okay, so GBPJPY might give us that selling opportunity. This is a very important level of resistance. You can see with this big move, the price has hit that level, and after this big move, the price hitting that level, the market started to trend. Now this trend is a sign of dropping down to that support level here on GJ. So if we look at this market, so GBPJPY, if it goes up again for deeper liquidity gap, we will be looking for selling on this instrument. Now gold had bounce, okay, which is big bounce here. Okay, so that bounce has gone gold to the daily resistance level. Okay, so you want to see that gold has tested this level, especially this is a swing low here, which is the 2028, and from that swing low, as this is the daily bearish price action, I'm expecting it to drop down to the daily 20 EMA. Okay guys, so hope that you are ready for another one. Let's see. Is it something we have to look for our own to form a strategy? No, a strategy, you can form your own strategy, or you can um, borrow strategy from others, because the only thing that you need to make sure that you back test it. Okay, so this is where majority of the trader fail to back test a strategy, because you can use any strategy, you can use my strategy that I'm teaching as well. So but if you are not back testing, all right, then it's not gonna work, right, which is the most important part here. So what happened here, there's a big long weak candle. So if you are using any kind of strategy, you need to back test it so that you can use that strategy for your understanding, because our brain is designed to believe in ourselves. So if you are using a strategy, okay, then you need to you must backtest it so that you have a faith on that strategy. That's how you can be profitable over the long term. That there is no other alternative way, because every strategy will perform differently. So here we see that gold, there's a big okay. So here we can see in that zone from GJ, the price in a very crucial level on GBP/JPY as well. And also this gold here, which we see the price has just broken that high on the 15 minutes, and from that zone we can expect for gold also to have a downside. Okay, so here is the move that we can expect for. This is the daily resistance, and we could see that gold is going back up to the daily resistance level, right? So GJ and gold both are in a very significant level here. All right, so now let's see on the euro dollar and other instrument. In the meantime, guys, how are you doing? Let me know. I long time I have not been fully be introduced to you. So can you let me know which city you are from and how long you are trading? So that's how we can understand that more of you, that how you are doing here. So let me know your city and which instrument you are trading, how long you are trading. Okay, so again going to the daily, also I'll be looking at some of the instrument. Gold, oil is dumping downside. Dollar CAD, so with the weakness on CAD, dollar CAD is bouncing up of that level. USD CNH is also bouncing up. So dollar CAD, if you look at here, which is basically trending to the upside. Sandesh, you're from India. Okay, US30 and NASDAQ as well we'll be looking at. So Ukraine even trade from 2017, so you had a long experience on trading. Jokes 4 year. Okay, so yeah, quite a few of you had a long experience, which is good. 3 to 4 years is um Omar, I'm from Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. Yogesh, India, Pune. Jokes Dolayan. Jim Jones, hi coach. Okay, so from all around the world, all of you. So how long in an ideal for a trader to be profitable? I got this question quite a few times. So if you are trading for 3 to 2 years, any one of you, what stopping you from being a profitable trader? What do you think? What is causing you not to be profitable? 1 year, okay. Everyone see, but no one can see. Everyone see, but no one can see, but I see. Please explain. Okay. We'll be discussing of that EuroCAD. I'm trading for 4 months. I make good profit, but can't hold it. Okay. Nigeria, Sri Lanka. Okay. So you are trading for 4 months. You make good profit, but can't hold it. This is absolutely a very important point to look at. Everyone, majority of the trader, almost every trader makes good profit from the market, but holding a trade or keeping that profit is a real struggle, isn't it? It is, in fact. All right. Holding a trade for bigger profit is a struggle. Why? Very simple, because we want to take a small profit. We want to take a small profit. Let me tell you, okay, first of all, let's be fully understanding it. Why do trader cannot hold for bigger profit? When you can hold a trade for bigger profit, you are definitely a profitable trader. James Jones, very good. A few reasons why I'm yeah, okay. So if you identify that, Zofia, the reason why your trade not going well, then you are almost 50, solved that 50 to 80%. The rest just you need to do a little bit of work. Okay, so we see that John from Iraq, Chooks, yes, okay. Now, why do trader or you or anyone who are not making consistent profit cannot hold a trade for bigger profit? What could be the reason? From Tokyo. Trade is almost 3 years. First 2 years struggle with emotion, but doesn't give up. Now kind of stable. Okay, very good. Yeah, that's what I was telling you guys. Mahmudur, Dubai since 1.5 years. Very good, well done. So I see that many of you have a good experience, which is very good. That bounce on gold has taken place. Okay, we see a move on gold, which is basically bringing the gold to another liquidity zone. Yes, Thor. Yeah, absolutely. There is a trading journal. Okay, will be shared also to the members. The trading journal. Many members requested for the trading journal to be shared. So will be, yeah, definitely. I do share every week the PNL. Last week also we have shared about the monthly PNL. Now this week at the end, but there is a journal that will be shared to the members. Will get everyone can see and use the journal for your trades as well. So what happened here? So let me bring to that point. Okay, so we see that gold in that area, it's now it's just a little bit of in a pullback. Let me see on GBP JPY. Okay, how it is doing here on GJ. In that area on GJ, what we see that from this level here, this is a resistance level here on GJ, okay, which is a smooth resistance level. And okay, so here is still not ready fully. Just keeping the keen eye on that. Highly likely you could see the market is heading to the 2022-8 level. Now, what could be the reason a trader cannot hold a trade for bigger profit? Because this is only the way to, be consistently profitable trader, to take bigger profit and smaller loss. That's only the way. Yes, Yusuf, yeah, absolutely. So here, after breaking that high, this high level of resistance here, and this move is completely against the trend. We want to see that it has been able to break to the upside and then to give us that selling opportunity on that. Okay, so in the meantime, let me see that JPY pairs, GJ a bit more sideways. There is a candle close coming. I'll just quickly look at from 4 hour all the instrument to see how they are doing. AUD looks very weaker, especially against JPY and against all the major pairs. CAD looks weaker. So looking at all the instrument to see. Now Gbpjpy, we might see that the support break here. You see this is a smooth resistance. This is the 15-minute chart on GJ. And anytime you will see a bounce, a very sharp liquidity grab from this level, and then dropping down to that support level. Okay, so this is what we will be waiting for. And while we are waiting for, guys, did you smash the like button and also hit that subscribe button? Make sure that you join the free Telegram channel to stay up to date about all the content that I'm posting every single day. And I want to know that, guys, what's the primary reason a trader cannot hold a position for bigger profit target? Okay, so in that zone, okay, so here we saw that rejection from the top. Hope that everyone can connect it, everything. Okay, so after retesting this level, the price started to drop that from that zone. And if we look at what's happening with Eurojpy and Gbpjpy, so where we see that here a break from this level, okay, a breakout from this zone. If it goes back up to that resistance level, this is where we can look for that selling opportunity. Or you can go to the website outside, you can look at. All right, so yeah, absolutely. The revenue is being updated. It is trying to be heading at the moment. So there is a potential for further upside before moving down to that level. Yeah. Okay, so you see from this zone there is a, until we see a clean rejection, we cannot um, do anything here from that level. So we might go up further. This is the daily resistance level. Okay, so this is the daily resistance here, and in that daily resistance, after breaking that high, we could see that the price slowly dropping down. Do you have daily trades trading journal that you, yeah, absolutely, you can check. We have every trade that I take, I do place on the journal. So do you have publish your daily? I do not publish daily trading results. I do publish weekly and monthly results with live PNL. So in Forex Trading Wizard Academy, all the trades. So let me bring past months trading results. So everything that we do here, everything, all the trades that I take, I display with the live PNL. All right. So any trade that I take, I display with the live PNL. Okay, from the live account with the live PNL, not any written document that someone can edit, but with the live PNL. So the trading results, comes with a sum of period of time. That's what a trading is. A trading is not one trade, two trades, or one day trading. It's about the whole week or monthly. So every week and every month, the the results is published and given in the VIP group, and also will be given in the upcoming weeks and monthly also. Okay, so thanks for asking that. Now, okay, so here we see from this level there is significant pullback. Now if we take our Fibonacci, though Fibonacci is not only the confluence that I look at, still the price in a zone, or in a zone where we can look for selling. This is the daily resistance, and the price has tested the daily resistance, and from that zone we can expect for the price to drop if we see enough confirmation. I think that we could see that the market slowly dropping down towards its major direction. Do you think I switch where the market is heading? I think that the chat is okay. It's connected. Guys, can you hear me? Can you let me know that everything is connected? Hope that sometime. Very good teacher, awesome. So you can hear you, Victor. Thank you. Alright, cool. Alright, so here pause. The Gbpusd managed to break towards the downside. Thank you. Can hear. For the rejection, now gold currently still locally maintaining that bullish market structure. Okay, so this is a bullish channel, and we might see that further. Yeah, so it's hitting to the daily resistance, and from that zone, okay, might even go to that level here. Okay, this is a resistance here, significant level of resistance, and from that zone we could see. But let's see how far, because this is swing low, which is a very important level here. Support, turning resistance. The price is penetrating that level, and in that zone, from that level we could see that gold is returning back. First let it first penetrate in that direction, then we can look for that. That's a big bounce. So she's going back up to the resistance. It might even try to break. It could go to any major level, and then we can expect for the price to return back. Okay, so here we see that in that zone the price has gone in a level. Okay, either it's gonna break this level 2032 or even break that high, then we could see that gold returning back to the direction it has formed a local uptrend here, and it just has broken the daily. This is the daily support, and that break basically will give us that selling opportunity because it's a bearish market. Definitely I'm not gonna buy here because I don't think that gold will be able to break that high like that. Instead, any break to the upside could give us that selling opportunity. And it's gonna retest because there is a fair value gap in that zone and it's feeling that imbalance. Okay, so we need to see that local bullish channel turn to be bearish before we think of opening any position. So here forming a doji. Please get JPY. So GBP JPY, where we see now look on the 4 hour on GJ, 20 minutes remaining, which is a bearish candle here. So JPY pairs, so you see that is bearish. CAD JPY also bearish here in that zone. Okay, so you see that CAD JPY also bearish in that area, right? So no one has come up with the answer that why traders cannot take bigger profit on trade. Okay, now the reason, very simple, the reason trader cannot take bigger profit is because they cannot take the loss. They don't know this is the main reason. Let me tell you, let me explain exactly what it is. If you are not profitable after this live session, probably you'll find some value that will really reflect and you'll understand actually how trading works. See here, this candle could be a bearish signal. Let's see how it does, and then we'll be looking at that. Okay, selling gold from this level. Okay, stop loss above this high. We'll be targeting here 321. Stop loss 2031.428. TP I will keep open at the moment, 1% risk. Right, and okay, so here there is a sharp rejection from the top with this 15 minutes candle. The price is almost above the daily resistance level. Okay. Now here I'm short on gold. So the stop loss at 2031.42, expecting it to drop down to to the major direction of the trend. Has broken a very important liquidity zone. So the expectation here, the stop loss peep on this trade is only 32 peep. Okay, so this is the key here, guys, that this candle in the last 40 seconds, you want to see that has been able to break down, and as soon as you see that breakdown, we can do something here. So the TP at 2018 level. So if we look at the 15 minutes candle, the long wick candle has closed on 15 minutes. That is basically a big long wick candle. Here, so 30 minutes we look at, which is also a very long wick candle here. All right, so from this level, there is a very sharp rejection after a big liquidity grab. The bias is to the downside. We are short on gold. Again, another trade, guys, so let's keep up, and I want to see that it's dropping down in that direction with a momentum. So it has tested the daily, this is the daily resistance, and if the price breaking down from that daily resistance, we should be able to see some movement. I don't think they will be able to do further. This price is exhausted from the bigger time frame and lower time frame. So yeah, the bias is to the downside. Let it break down, and if this one is closing as a red bearish candle, then we could see that potential breakdown, and which is expected. Okay, so if the buyer's not getting enough fuel in that area, then this is very high probability that it's gonna drop back to its direction. If you look the 1 hour chart, it's the 1 hour candle. So the price as expected getting rejected from the daily. This is the daily resistance, and what I'm expecting for the price to drop down to the daily low, which is forming slowly. Alright guys, so you're excited on that? Okay, so here 5 minutes closed with a doji. This is a two-way edge in that. So let's now look for that to drop in that direction. Are you guys with me? So that's where we can see that movement. So it might take a little bit of effort here for the sellers to break that structure. So the trend is still locally a little bit to the upside, but it hit that daily resistance. Chances for dropping down is high, but you know, nothing is guaranteed, as you know that in trading. So from 4 hour, where we see that this is a doji on the 4 hour time frame, which should be dropping down again to move that, unless it wants to break again to the upside for another liquidity grab. Okay, so let it run here. Let me see how the dollar yen is performing and GBP/JPY. So GJ basically signaling potential downside momentum. Which we see basically from this level, it's keep dropping down. Gold in that zone. Gold in the 15 minutes chart, this is extremely overextended to the upside. We should have seen that downside momentum. From the 15 minutes, and if we look at the 1 hour chart, where okay, candle closed with okay, so there is a candle closed. Now this is the daily price action on gold, and I don't think that gold will be able to break the high unless it is a very unusual, because this market is in a very sharp downtrend. the price is fully overextended to the upside, and the 5 minutes here we can expect now a deeper drop. Alright guys, don't double up your position, make sure that you do the risk management, take care of the risk management is very important. Gbpusd, coach, can you check Euro NZD? Yeah, we'll be looking at that. Four-hour candle, okay. Euro USD, we'll be looking at that. Okay, so here before the candle close, so there is a 4-hour candle close coming on all, including the gold. So this 4-hour candle closed as a doji here. So in the next 2 minutes you want to see that the market has managed to drop back down below that level. How this 4-hour candle closing is very important, because if this 4-hour candle closing as a red doji, which eventually expected, then we can expect for the price to return back in that direction, which is this is a high liquidity zone. So in the last couple of seconds we can expect the downward pressure that will bring that candle to be bearish, and then okay, so we see eventually candle closed. That should be a confirmation for downside, unless it's trying to manipulate again, but here is so stop loss, you know, well above this level. Sometimes you need to be a little bit of patient, really. Yeah, not a little bit, quite a bit of patient in that movement. You'll see the price will just consolidate for some time, will move a lot of up and down for before it finally take off. Okay, so we'll leave it there. Let me see that what's happening with Eurusdjpy and Gbpusd. Big rejection on euro dollar also. So which is basically showing that potential downside on gold from that level. It's managed to break to the downside. You know, changing a trend sometimes take a little bit of time, but here this trend what we saw, which is just a pullback of this downtrend, and from the daily resistance line, this is the daily resistance where this is the daily price has managed to bounce back. Right, we are on the downside. Okay guys, so if you are enjoying the live session, we see that the set for downside potential. Make sure that you are not missing out the liking, and also subscribe to the channel for more content like that, for more live streaming, for trade ideas analysis. Now here, okay, here what I try to tell you guys is that, look, you know that the majority of the traders, all right, this is, guys, will change your trading career completely. If you are passionate about trading, I'll recommend you to focus on 1 minute. Just 1 minute, I'll tell you exactly. See, majority of the trader, all right, almost more than 90% trader lose their account money, right? Now let's say you also are not profitable trader. That means that you are also losing money, right, as a trader. Now if you look at your trading account, even without me looking at, I can predict what's gonna happen. Let's say you look at your trading account, what you saw, that plus $5 gain, plus $10 gain, plus $30 gain, plus $15 gain, minus $200. All right, now you had 1, 2, 3, 4, right? 4 win, 1 loss. Wow, 80% win rate. What an impressive trading, right? 80% win rate. You're very happy because 80% win rate. But you had 4 wins, 1 loss, 80% win rate. That's why the retail trader lose account money. Now what if you flip the other way around? What Now, if you are not making money in trading, can you ask yourself one question? One question, that what if I flip every account figure in my trading account the other way around? Let's say you make all the minus plus, all the plus minus. Then what will happen if you lost 10 grand? Then you gain 10k, right? Just flip the other way. Let's say, what if this one is minus, this one is minus, this one is minus, this one is minus, this one is plus? What's the figure in your trading account? You are making profit. The reason retail trader lose their account money is because they are not willing to give this small loss, but they are willing to give the big loss. So to make profit in trading, need to be willing to give small loss but big gain. And that big gain is not going to come to you every time. This is the essence of trading. If the trade not going in your favor, you need to cut it with a very small loss. But if the trade going in your favor, you need to take it bigger profit according to the strategy. And that is why it is so hard for retail trader to make profit but losing money. Are you with me? Let me know in the live chat that say be committed. Are you committed to take to trade differently? Are you committed to be profitable? Because I cannot make you profitable who are trading with me or who are not trading with me. I cannot make you profitable by going in a way that will make you lose money. Very simple. I'm repeating again, I cannot make you profitable by doing the things that will make you lose. Alright, so that is why I trade with risk management, with a smaller loss, bigger win. Alright, that's only the way you can remain profitable, and that education is not available. Alright, that education is not available because what I am teaching you is to keep capital in your trading account, not to give it to the liquidity provider. If you understand it, you are with me. If you don't understand, also stay with me, you will understand it. In the beginning it becomes hard, I know, but over time you will be learning. Just believe in yourself. Okay, I'm here guys. I was in your position one day. I have lost biggest trading loss in my trading career. Okay, when I was doing the full-time job, I lost 100k. It's a big money for me because this is all I had. I tried to accumulate all those capital to quit the job, and I quit the job. I started trading just to lose all of them and going back to job again, but I didn't quit and I make it. And the way I'm profitable is always I take a big win but a smaller loss. Alright, and if you have any other way to be profitable, show me your P&L, show me that you had a smaller loss, a smaller win. And unless you are using any kind of expert advisor or trading tool, that's a different. But I'm talking about the risk management trade that you manually opening, manually closing. Show me your P&L that you have a smaller win, a lot of, and then you are profitable. Okay, show me. If you can't show me, that means that the approach is wrong. You need to do the right approach to be profitable. If you can't do that, you can do it. You say that I can do it, because to be profitable you need to be willing to take smaller losses bigger wins, and that's only the way, right? So let's keep that. And the strategy that I'm using to trade, I implement. That's why I am very, very committed to give the best strategy, to teach everything that I have learned along the way to everyone coming in contact with me. So here, I try to give the authentic trading education, guys. Okay. Because at the end of the day, if you are making money, then my hard work is worth, right? Because if you come here and then you lose money, what's the point of all this live session, teaching, education, right? So make sure that you stay in a zone where you can make money. Okay, this is the main goal here. Okay, so let's see now. Here gold managed to break from that level, from that zone, so which is I am in the profit zone at the moment. So let's keep that on. Let's keep that on. We see that the potential drop from that level. Now, why did I sell gold? If you attended our VIP Zoom class in Forex Trading Wizard Academy, where I have explained all the reason why we should sell here, you see the impulse, you see the daily resistance, you see all of them explained in the strategy. And if you are not sure, then go back to the group, go back to the old VIP Zoom classes, and then go for it. All right. Okay, here we see that breakdown, and that breakdown is essential. Okay, so for me, as I mentioned earlier, that I'm bearish on gold, and I'm bearish on gold, as I mentioned earlier, that I will be selling from this level. I've sold from this level. The rest I will leave on the market. But let's see, started TP, wrong TP. Okay, I didn't set the TP yet in my trading account, so I'm going to set the TP. Also advise the VIP members as well, so we'll be setting TP at 2018 level. Though if it drops, it might drop a lot, because in that level, 2018 level, there is a it might even break to daily 20 EMA. Let me see. It keeps dropping, it might drop a lot even, but at the moment I'll keep set TP at 2018 level. Okay, now that's a big long red candle. It might go back up again. So the issue is, so the price now might be revisiting that level again. Okay, so here so euro dollar has got rejected nicely, which is basically trending down. Now this one, now we might see that again. The breakdown is look at the daily here again. What do you think, guys? I think that gold might, the way it has broken down, which is basically sign of again another bounce up to the resistance. It is building up again in that zone, another pressure, but first of all, depending on how the buyers being able to create a pressure, if we see a very narrow candle, chances that it's gonna break down the support. Okay, I wanna see that this kind of narrower candle. So narrower candle is a sign of weaker response. So the pressure is, we want to see that downside pressure, right? So which is sometime. Okay, so the 15 minutes here, 15 minutes candle, you want to see that it's been able to break that support. Okay, so you see some positive growth on the account. Which eventually making dollar yen also bullish. Now here is the puzzle part, because if it needs to be able to break down, it needs to be able to break down and close big below, okay, which is essential for this potential drop. Okay guys, so are you enjoying? Let me know in the live chat. Are you on this trade with me, in this gold trade? Awesome. Coach, we do not have TP. Yeah, we did not have the TP on the copy, so I'll put the TP on the copy. I don't want to take below 5%. Let me see, we'll take the TP at it's 2018 TP 2018.245. Okay, so I had it set at 2018.245. that's the TP. Okay, so the candle looks like that, being able to break that support. That's in the last moment again, creating another liquidity candle. Okay, so here we see that so the price action have shown that potential bearish here. Okay guys, so did you like this stream and also subscribe to the channel? Let me know if you do that. Let me know if you didn't do that. Okay, so you see that potential melting in that direction. Okay, here now this trade is set for potential downside, and I will be holding the trade. I will not do anything at the moment, so let it solve by itself, come down, giving us the TP, And in the meantime, let's see if we have any other opportunity in other instrument. Let me know which one you are looking at. I did the risk management to be 1% with the trade, and I have set my TP. Now I will let the market do the job. And guys, also make sure that you like the stream, join the free Telegram channel for all the content that I'm posting to be notified. In addition to that, you know, the trader, the broker that I'm trading is regulated broker. If you want to join the same broker, you can find a link in the description, and also I have given a link in the live chat where you can use that link, and then you can register, you can start trading. I have given that link in the live chat. If you want to join that broker, you can use that link to start trading with regulated broker. So the price is dropping down, let it drop, let the market to give us some more profit. I'm more than 1% at the moment, so the potential for drop is high, so let's keep that. And okay, so okay, so there is a go. Let's take 3%. Now from here you saw that how I have entered the trade from this level, because of the way it has hit to the daily resistance, which is a very high probability that it's gonna drop from that level. It did that. Okay guys, so the trend on gold is very bearish. So the 30 minutes candle closing with a big long bearish engulfer. Okay, so we see continuation to the downside, which is very helpful to drop. Now, how are you finding this guy trading? Yeah, so in 30 minutes news coming up, and the news might give us the full TP hit. It might even drop that price in that direction by the news. Okay, what is dropping is likely to drop. That's the law of trading. DXY, we see that upside on DXY. Yes, 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 awesome, yes, oh cool, loved, yeah, thank you. Liked and subscribe, right? Thank you very much. Yeah, there is a news coming in 30 minutes time. We will be on that. Here we see that melting. Take big profit, almost nearly 2%. Holding it for 3%. So the entry price was 2028, which is here. A big bearish price action. Okay, a big bearish. So even if it is going up for deeper pullback, 5 minutes, there is a narrower doji. Okay, this doji is, it might just bring that down again. Because the seller is just selling. Alright, running profit, guys, running profit, how many pip at the moment? So around 40, 47, 50 pip running profit. And this doji is important. How you want to see that the price again has been able to break towards the downside from the doji, which is absolutely needed for this drop here. Break of the support. Now let me see what kind of price action it has formed. So I eat that again. Come on. Now here, what you can do, so you want to see that might try to go back up again. Okay, this is how the trading is, guys. Now it might go back up to eat up all, or we might see it dropping down to trend. So the only thing that we have here in our hand to move the, I don't want to do anything here because this is what I was telling, that if you want to take a bigger profit, you need to be willing to risk a little bit. Okay, right now it may drop down completely, break that support, which should be, because it will intimidate you taking that profit gain from you, but you have to be willing to accept the fact that if the price taken out that profit, that's fine. You do the risk management, next trade will give you the all, more than this. That's how trading is. Okay, so if it is, you can see if it is breaking down the support level, then that's the big deal. All right, so now with the news coming up in 40 minutes, this trade, I'm expecting it to drop. One more drop will give us that 3 times that we are expecting, and I will be holding that for full 3 times profit, because if it is breaking down, it's gonna drop a lot, which is expected to drop and then to move in that direction. The price already has broken all the support level. All right, so with that said, guys, we are running the trade. You guys also running this trade with me. If you're running, let me know that you are running, or if you have closed due to the price is hitting, then also let me know. And if you missed subscribing to the channel, don't miss it anymore. You can subscribe to the channel, join the free Telegram channel for all the updates and everything. Now okay, so here is the most important part for the price to be able to break down in the direction of the trend. Which you could see eventually. I think that the buyers not very strong enough, so okay, the sellers are in control, we see so far. So that's how, when you are right, hold it for bigger profit. Okay, so the trend is bearish. We see that downside momentum, and yeah, we see that. So this is the power of being patient. When the price was intimidating, taking all that from us, from that profit, so that sometime you have to be very resilient on that, to hold the trade to the fullest potential. So now the move here, okay, so which is we see that I want to see how many of you are still on that trade. Okay, so very good question. Yusuf asked, why did gold went to 2130 then drop back to 2030 yesterday? Okay, so why did that happen? Why did the price has gone that far? You see, this is what really I expect, because which, you know, when you become curious, you know the why the market moves. That really helps to understand the fundamental market behavior. So the reason, first of all, awesome, cool. Now what we will do here, okay, I'll not do anything. Let the risk is on, because it might go up with the news for a liquidity grab and then could come back down. So I will be holding the trade. I want to see the news as drop that gold to this level and has given us the full TP. All right, or going back that way, that's fine. Right. So lot of indecision, yeah. So basically, why did gold that went that far and then has dropped down? If you look at the monthly, see, this is an all-time high, right? Why did gold aggressively has gone up and now just keep dropping down, which is a very important question. First of all, let's find out why did gold suddenly slipped that far. All right, so to understand it, let's understand when the market goes up. When the market goes up, okay, when the buyers buy, the market goes up. Okay, so then why did the price suddenly slipped that far to the upside? First question, right? Who bought in that no man's land? Let me see here. Okay, so a very long bearish candle. Now here is a little bit of risk involved. Let me see. Okay, that's a massive drop. Let it, okay, let it close by itself. Yes, yes, take and TP, guys. We could hold it for bigger. This is what I was telling, 3 times. We got 3 times in it. Should have hold. We could extend. It was so fast that we couldn't extend it. I got 3 times profit on that. Yes, 3 times. All right, guys. So are you energized now? Guys, let me know. Let's celebrate it. This big profit. Okay, now this is what I was telling in the beginning of this session. This is how trading is. You need to take the bigger win all right, smaller loss, and that couple of wins will give you everything that you need. Profit, your own fund, prop firm, everything will be given, right? So now let me know in the live chat that if you have got massive one. All right, trade is still running. Okay, very good. Now, yep, big profit. Yeah, that's what. Nice trade, sir. Awesome, thank you. Yeah, cool. Now you can see that it's now pulling up. Now this is what I was telling about that, guys. See where I have opened that trade, from what level, and from that zone it might even drop further, but it's now very volatile. And with that on GJ, what's happening with GJ, which also, let me see what's happening with the USD and euro dollar. Okay, so you see that let's keep eye if there is any more opportunity. What's happening here? Yeah, Jim Jones. Yeah, big win. It was quick, nice profit. Yeah, not quick, but good profit. Okay, so that's kind of trade I really want to open, all the time. The thing is that you need to make sure that you are always doing the risk management so that you can, keep those trade with proper risk management. Um, so you are still holding. Okay, if you can hold it, we could see that further downside. I think that it's gonna drop back to the daily 20 EMA, which is very highly likely. Thank you. Which is absolutely necessary for, bigger win is absolutely necessary for, for trading. And this is how you can be, consistently profitable trader, by taking a big win, smaller loss. And in the beginning of the session, guys, this is what I was, telling you, that the most important part of trading is learning how trading works and when to do the risk management, holding the trade for bigger profit. It's keep dropping, guys. So you might see that it's just pushing down further. So what happened with Gbpusd UD? It's form a 5 minutes time. There's a head and shoulder. Yeah, so GJ is keep dropping, as I mentioned earlier. You're still holding this USDC NHS trade, which is running in profit, and I'll keep running that trade. Euro dollar, we can see that the market is moving in that direction. So with that being said, guys, let me see how far it came. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. I was 40 pip. Eurocat. Very good. Thank you. And guys, it was a very good session, and let's keep that up every day, as tomorrow and after tomorrow a very important day, guys. NFP week. Today is Wednesday in my zone, which is after tomorrow. So there are 3 more trading days to go. Make sure that you are not missing any of the sessions coming up. And until that, stay well, stay happy. I'll see you again in the next live. Good session. Make sure that you keep everything on your trading account, and always trade with a regulated broker. The broker that I trade, also I have shared the link in the description. You can use that link to join. Also, I have given a link in the live chat. You can use that link if you want to join a regulated broker. You can do a little bit of research and then you can join if you find it reliable. With that said, thank you, and I'll see you soon again in the next live. Until that,